せーのでもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化するよもっともっと
Welcome to Geek Girls. I'm Mika.
I'm Nika.
Today we will discuss several anime shows that we feel are binge worthy for you guys to watch on Netflix. This is episode 12 in our You-Tober series. Please be mindful for any spoilers. First, I would like to suggest Bleach. It's a show about a young teenage boy by the name of Ichigo who meets Rukia. She is a soul reaper, which a soul reaper fights hollows, which are wayward spirits from the other world that comes to Earth. During their meeting, something happens. Rukia has to give her all of her powers to Ichigo, and she's stuck on Earth for a little while. And she's basically mentoring him in fighting the hollows. That's how the show starts, but it goes on from there. About 13 seasons in total. I think I've gotten as far as like episode 95 or 96. There's about 3 seasons on Netflix. It is very good, and they have multiple movies as well that you guys can watch. Next, there's Blue Exorcist, which is based on the sons of Satan, Rin and Yukio, that are raised by the priest. Rin actually was oblivious to this. He did not know he was the son of Satan until the beginning of the show. And he goes on to an academy where they're training to be exorcists. The show is very good, and I think you would definitely enjoy it. Third on my list is The Seven Deadly Sins. This is a story of a princess that she has a situation she needs to deal with, and she goes to locate the 7 deadly sins. And that's pretty much what the first season is about. They're going around collecting. She meets one, and then they go from there. And it's an adventure where they're going along the way to pick up the other 7 deadly sins. And they all have a history together, and it's freaking hilarious. Like, it's really funny to me. That one is just hilarious. Okay, next I would like to suggest The Devil is a Part-Timer. This is a very simple comedy about the devil and his first in command basically being cast out, and they end up on Earth. So they're out of the whole element and having to get used to regular things. They're going out having to get like social security card, birth certificate, all that information. He's a part-timer because the devil has to get a job. He's working at like a McDonald's establishment. And it's just hilarious. So this shows them getting an apartment and all of that. And someone actually tracks them down to Earth. And it goes from there. Lucifer comes, like it's a whole big thing. But it's a hilarious show to watch. The Devil is a Part-Timer. Definitely check that one out on Netflix. And I believe that is it for me.
Okay, I'm going to add one more to the list, and that is Death Note. I know that there are a lot of people who have seen the Netflix original movie Death Note, and it has very mixed reviews. However, I did enjoy the anime. The anime covers the story of Light, who is a genius high school student who gets a book. And unbeknownst to him, that book allows him to write anyone's name in the book, and then they will die within a certain amount of time based on how he's written the name in the book. Now, that does sound morbid in itself, but the main point that I took from the anime is basically just a story of how Light always felt what he was doing, the names that he put in the book, was actually a good thing, but how his complete character changed based on the influence of the book and the power that he received. So I think it's definitely a good anime to watch if you're into more of psychological thriller type animes. I know with this list we've given you guys quite a few different types of animes, from psychological to slice of life to straight up comedy to comedy adventure. So if you're into watching animes, or if you're new to animes, quite a few of these shows would be ones that I think you would have a good time enjoying. But again, as always with all of our videos, it's not just about us. We want to hear your thoughts. What animes have you watched on Netflix that you enjoy? If you've already watched these animes, did you enjoy them? And definitely make sure to check back on our channel because we will have a list of our K-drama Netflix shows that we think you guys should binge watch. So make sure to like the video if you did. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more geeky content. And as always, stay
Stay
geeky.
geeky.